Your crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well-being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastic Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1100 hours Coordinated Universal Time UTC here on the Ubrican channel. You're just in time. And we're calling you as a new argonaut for Africa to join us in steering the economies of Africa. We're guided by Annlee Saxenian, who described in her book the New Argonauts 2006 about the role of the diaspora who traveled to America and returned from Silicon Valley to their home countries to support new industries in semiconductor. Now, in your case, you don't have to keep traveling back and forth like Saxenian described about the new argonauts of the 1990s and before. You let the information technology do the traveling for you through the internet and the blockchain economy, which is the Ubricoin. And this is why we're shilling UBN because we know UBN helps you solve two fundamental problems: your retirement funds and education for your offsprings. Now, guys, I remind you that COVID-19 is an invisible enemy, and here in Kenya, if you're in Nairobi and Mombasa counties, then you know by now you're at a higher risk of contracting COVID-19. And just yesterday, we saw Health Chief Administrator Secretary Rashid Aman saying that Nairobi had 7,744 cases, while Mombasa had 1,835 cases so far. So, guys, we need to be more vigilant. Those who are in those counties and, of course, everywhere else, we need to keep maintaining the good hygiene of washing our hands with soap and water, sanitizing with an alcohol-based sanitizer, wearing our masks while in public, and of course, observing social distancing without being reckless, but making sure that we're following the guidelines as stated. Now, big up goes to Grace Naomi Shiko, Irene Susan Barbara Abed, Evans Betty JJ Jojo, David Muturu, Miss Kindness, Vichari Productions, Madam Beatrice Marango, Joyce of Seattle, Dr. Stephen Karanja, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani, Kimani Kamau, Eglante Lonperia, Romario, Producer Purity, Tom, Pinch 254, Samuel Gatoa, Brian Rakoi, Ian Mwangi, Jacob Yator, Ari Chelimo, Eunice, Ponjiroge J. Nelson, The Prince, Triza, Justin, Mohammed Ali, Global Trader, Ruth Owino, Jane Gashugu, Irene Keaton, Engineer Masinga, The Comical Canadian, Mark Wawero, Stephen Opanga, Raja Usman, Veronica Mwangi, Justus Kimeli, Chiza, Charles Care. We have Washira S. Mpwani, Jean Washira, Lynn Washira, David Ogutu, Bishop Mackenzie, Isaac Ithua, Miriam Flower, Moses, Mr. Mbuthia, Pastor Zippy, Jessica, Daniel John, Alpha Nyota, Steve Nyabuto, Jason Gore, Wanjiko Kinuthia, Ibrahim Gitau, Felix, Shali, Sherry, Fred, Jojo Duke. Of course, you know that I heart you very much because of the incredible support that you give us each and every single day. Now, guys, on our inspiration today, we're getting it from Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. The Lord your God in your midst, the mighty one, will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. Indeed, we shall overcome the present adversities, and this is only by God's grace. So we're calling upon his divine intervention to reign on us so that we are all safe. Now, on our COVID-19 term, we revisit community spread. Next, on our crypto news segment, we talk about Samsung adding support for blockchain virtual platform Decentraland. And on Ubrica today, we are enjoying UBN's bullish markets over the past 24 hours. And of course, even for the past week, we have seen a great bullish market for the Ubricoin. Now, let's start with community spread of the coronavirus, which refers to people living within an area that have become infected. And this includes people who weren't certain how or where they became infected. And that means that you did not travel to any country and you don't even have an idea how you got exposed to this COVID-19. So it is during these times that we are in the community spread of COVID-19, and that is why we are called to even be more careful and to keep maintaining the guidelines that we have been given of good hygiene and, of course, social distancing and donning our masks every time. And this case of donning our masks is really becoming a problem, particularly with the men here in Kenya. We really want to see a change in the numbers of men wearing masks, because we have seen, even the Ministry of Health has indicated that we are witnessing more infections among the men. So there's a lot of reluctancy with that male gender. We need to see change, guys. And this is for the good of all of us. Yes, definitely. So now let's keep abreast with actually what is the COVID-19 status here in Kenya. And we're looking at numbers as of yesterday, and they stand at 246,361. That's the number of tested people. And out of that, 13,771 have tested positive for COVID-19. Thankfully, out of that, 5,616 have recovered, and while we have lost 238 lives. And of course, our thoughts and prayers go to the family of these particular people who have lost their lives. It's a very difficult time, guys, and anything can happen at any time. So, as Mutahi Kagwe, our CS of Health, says every time, if you continue to behave normally, then COVID-19 will definitely treat you abnormally. Now, moving on to our crypto news segment, we're analyzing an article, and this one is CoinDesk, which headlines. This is by Sebastian Sinclair. Samsung adds support for blockchain virtual platform Decentraland. Now, global tech giant Samsung is adding support for blockchain-based virtual world Decentraland to its wallet app. The Ethereum-powered platform allows users to monetize and build a virtual world using non-fungible tokens or crypto collectibles. According to an announcement from the platform on Monday, Samsung now supports Decentraland's native tokens, land and mana within its blockchain wallet app. Non-fungible land tokens represent 10 times 10 meter parcels of virtual real estate, according to the marketplace website, making it easy to trade land parcels with other Decentraland inhabitants. Fungible mana tokens based on the ERC20 standard are used to make in-game purchases and are banned, or rather destroyed, in order to buy land. Now, a 3D virtual world in the vein of Second Life, Decentraland differs in that it is owned by its users. Co-founder Esteban Odano rather, previously told CoinDesk. Samsung unveiled its cryptocurrency wallet in early March 2019 for its flagship phone at the time, the Galaxy S10. Now, the tech giant has expanded support for cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects across its more budget-friendly phones, where it has also continued adding dApps, that's decentralized apps, in its blockchain key store. So we're looking at Samsung, and it's definitely expanding support for cryptocurrency and blockchain projects, because it knows that now more than ever, this is the place where everyone is moving to every single day. Of course, cryptos and blockchain technology gain traction every single day, and this is for the main reason of the technology being transparent. And of course, we have witnessed amazing characteristics of, cryptos, which are, it is unchangeable, that's immutable. And of course, being borderless, in that you can transact using Ubricoin wherever you are. I can send you where you're in Netherlands. You can send anybody at any place. And of course, the transparency of it is also very key, because you get to know the price of Ubricoin wherever you are. And I want to invite you to look at the price of Ubricoin at coingecko.com. And of course, UBN has been bullish for the better part of the morning, and we're looking at an increase in the price of Ubricoin. Once you visit CoinGecko, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and it is really encouraging that there are people who are taking the action for the Ubricoin. And of course, if you want to know how to take action in as far as Ubricoin is concerned, then I also invite you to visit etherscan.io, and you'll see exactly what I'm saying about transparency of Ubricoin. We're looking at 69,775 UBN holders. We seek to increase this number, and every day we get new members, which is really amazing. And of course, once you hit the exchange tab, you're gonna see what is exactly happening as far as the action for the Ubricoin is concerned. And today, once again, we are witnessing good action in all the exchanges. And we begin with Cryptlock X exchange with the UBN ETH pair. It's been holding the #1 position for the longest time. Cryptlock X exchange is looking really amazing with the UBN ETH pair. Then we have UBN Doge, and this is on Finexbox. Then Finexbox UBN ETH. We're also looking at UBN USDT on Finexbox at 4th place. And then Ether Flyer has really dropped with the UBN ETH pair, which means that there's not much action going on Ether Flyer exchange. But we know that the good thing is that every exchange there's something going on. And this is because you are doing something. You who I'm talking to is the one I'm addressing, and I know that you're doing something for the Ubricoin. And of course, if you're not doing that, then hurry up while stocks last. And you know what I mean is that UBN will soon be to the moon, and probably you won't afford it in the next few months. And that is why we want to encourage you to keep visiting these exchanges, particularly if you get to Ether Flyer right now. You can get as many Ubricoins as you can with the UBN ETH pair, and this is so that you're able to have a good share with the good amount of Ubricoins. And once the price is high, then you definitely know what will be happening to your life. It's definitely going to change for the better. And of course, the ultimate goal here for the UBN is to help us all achieve the wealth, the wellness, and the well-being that we keep talking about. So we can't do this alone, guys. We need your support. We need you to come on board so that we can keep the prices looking good. And it's really impressive to see that UBN is getting better each and every single day, and we want to maintain UBN's bullish market every time. So let's keep the action going. Let's not get tired to do what we need to do for the Ubricoin. Now, I'd like to love you and leave you with a quote by former United States Secretary of State Henry Kissinger, who says, "A diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure." A diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.